breaks the tackle, no shot, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, nobody's gonna catch him, no shot, touchdown!
And Z, as you said, this is what you dream about when the season is over and you're doing all those off-season conditioning drills in January, and it all comes down to this.
Alabama in a three-cloud look. They're just going to rush three. You've got to be able to protect, though.
1st and 10 from our 15. Murray shotgun, drops back, quick throw, caught by Lynch, the tight end. He's headed for the sideline, and he gets out as he scampers out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Picks up 9, stops the clock with 62 seconds to go.
Smart play there by Artie Lynch. Aaron Murray not trying to take too much or get greedy there. Takes his check down. Artie Lynch able to get out of bounds.
2 receivers to the near side and 1 to the far side. Gurley's in the backfield. We're in the shotgun on 2nd and 1 from our 24. Murray with time throws it to the right. There's Lynch. It's off his hands. It bounces off a defender. Nearly picked off on the far sideline. That would have been absolute disaster, and that would have been the ball game. But Lynch unable to hang on. It's incomplete. 3rd and 1. Clock stopped with 56 seconds remaining.
Good throw there by Aaron Murray. Ball should have been caught. Artie Lynch easily would have gotten out of bounds, moved the chains, and stopped the clock.
3 receivers set, the snap, handoff Gurley, angling far to the right side. He got the first down, and he gets out of bounds. Good play by Gurley to keep the chains going and stops the clock with 51 seconds left. We're inching our way up the field, if you can even call it that. We're at our own 28. We started at the 15.
Well, the good thing that we're doing is we are getting out of bounds and stopping the clock. Need bigger chunks of yardage, though.
4 receivers, 3 to this side of the formation. Gurley stays in the backfield for extra protection. Now he goes out. Murray wants to throw down the middle, and it's batted up in the air and picked off on the tip. Picked off on the tip, I think, by Alabama. It was batted in the air, and Alabama dove and picked it off at midfield.
Well, Aaron Murray tried to force it into about triple coverage, trying to get it to Chris Conley. Good coverage there. Alabama made the play.
That was Milner who got the tip pass. That's the ball game. 43 seconds to go. Dawgs can't stop the clock. Alabama begins the celebration as they're about to be SEC champions.
Moving on the field was an interception. The previous plays under further review.
They'll take a look. We'll go down to the sidelines. Chuck Dowdle, Cook's Pest Control Report. Chuck?
Well, I have to, Chris Conley got up immediately, and I know all receivers do, but there have been an awful lot of missed calls today, and I think Chris Conley would argue that was another one. He thought he was interfered with, but like you point out, Eric, Aaron Murray tried to squeeze it into a pretty tight area there. And now the Bulldogs, I don't believe this will be overturned. That looked like a good pick-off right off the carpet, but a good one.
Well, Chuck, I'm going to keep hope alive here. And I'm going to say that the ground aided him in catching that football. But that just may be hope.
But is it overwhelming? And that's what they'll look for as they're looking at the replay. Can you see?
I think it is an incomplete pass. I do not think that he picked that off. And that's more than just hope on my end. I think that ball hit the ground. He never got his arms up underneath the football. And the point end of the football hit the turf, in my opinion, before he got control over it.
Milner, the junior from Millbrook, Alabama, finalist for the Thorpe Award. If the call remains the same, it'll be his 3rd interception this year. He's one of the top backs in the country in passes defended. That's passes broken up and interceptions combined. And he's got almost 20 of those this season. Tom Ritter's the official. They're taking a look upstairs. The ruling on the field is an interception by Alabama. They've spotted the ball on the Georgia side of the 50, almost at the Bulldog 49. If they reverse it, it'll be an incomplete pass, and the Dogs will get the ball back with 43 seconds to go in the contest. Still looking at it. Multiple looks at the replay. Replay official in the booth is Jim Allison. And Ritter, the referee, standing with his arms crossed behind his back with the headsets on. And they're really taking a look at it, taking a long look. I mean, this is a huge call. This is no doubt. This is a call that rivals none other in the SEC this year. It's that big. Because if it stays, Alabama wins the game. If it doesn't, we don't have a winner for another 43 seconds.
And just took another look at it. I really think that's an incomplete pass. The angles that we have looking at the replay are good angles. You can see that his arms weren't wrapped around the football. He did not have possession of it as he was falling to the turf. The ball did hit the ground, and then he got his arms around it. I think they have to overrule this and call it an incomplete pass.
They may be, since they're taking such a long time. Did they know where to spot the football, where the line of scrimmage was when the pass was thrown? Are they looking at something like that? They have to go back and check that as well. I mean, that should be easy reference material. But they are, Jay says it'll be the 28.
After further review, the pass hit the ground. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be Georgia's ball. Second down and 10 at the 28-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 45 seconds.
We feel like the governor just
Please
called.
reset the game
Holy
clock
smokes.
to 45 seconds.
On the 28-yard line.
And the other thing they were looking at is where did the clock need to be with the incomplete pass. So good job by the referees. It was absolutely the right call. Good job getting the clock reset. Dawgs still have breath. It's not much.
Well, you're right. I mean, you saw it all the way. Second down and 10 from our 28. Well, we get another crack, a reprieve. 32-28, Dawgs trail with 45 seconds left. We've got no timeouts. 2 right and 2 to the left. Murray in the shotgun, drops back, pump fakes, throws, wide open. In the flat is Lynch. He slips, cutting up field, and will be hit at the 42. He got the first down, and he got out of bounds, I think. They definitely stopped the clock for the movement of the chains, but he got out of bounds as he was upended at the 43-yard line. A gain of 15 yards for the Dawgs. They're quickly up to the 43.
Aaron Murray right now, because of this 3-cloud look, forced to take some underneath things. He's still got time.
37 seconds, clock moving. Murray in time, with time in the pocket, throws it over the middle. It's caught by Tavares King in traffic at the 35-yard line. A gain of 22. Tavares hit and shaken up. Clock stopped at 30 seconds. King was sandwiched on the hit between the hash marks. Slow to get up. Now he's up. Now he's going to hustle off the field. Now Georgia's line is up to Georgia's huddle is up to the line of scrimmage. Some of the Bama fans are booing because they thought King was waiting for his guys to get upfield, but they stopped the clock anyway. Clock moving now, 26-25. We're on the Bama 35. We need a touchdown to win. Murray in the shotgun, 3-receiver set. Murray drops back, steps up in the pocket. He throws. There's Lynch, caught at the 60, drags the man inside the 10. And 15 seconds to go. The Dawgs are setting themselves up for a miracle.
Dawgs got to get up and clock this right away. Maybe throw a quick fade in the end zone, but you've got to get up to the line of scrimmage.
35 yards on the gain to Lynch. Inside the 10, it's first and goal with 11. The clock is moving. Murray takes it, looks, hangs it up in the far corner. It's caught by Conley at the 5. We can't stop the clock. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my God. We ran out of time. Conley caught it at the 5 and was tackled there. And that's the ball game. Oh, my goodness, what heartbreak. Oh. I'm wondering why we didn't spike it, Z, just to kind of regroup.
Well, you know, I'll tell you, you can get up there, you've got a couple of things. And listen, give Georgia credit to get down the field like they did. Very good. It's going to be second guessed for a long time why we didn't clock that ball. But, you know, you can say something, too, about getting up, calling a play, trying not to let or allow Alabama a chance to catch their breath or get a specific plan in place. Either that ball got tipped, we end up catching it, just can't find our way into the end zone. Wow.
This is like that Rams-Titans Super Bowl when they came up a yard short in the NFL in this building. Alabama wins it. They're your SEC champions, 32-28. Let's go down to the field and Chuck Dowdle. Chuck.
Well, I'm down here with, I'm telling you, some heartbroken Georgia Bulldogs. Guys consoling each other. I see John Thea, several of his offensive line teammates kneeling down. I know Chris Conley feels terrible. He'd have preferred to have dropped the football. It was just one of those situations. I think in thinking about it, you know, if you had it to do over again, maybe you would spike it. kind of regroup, and then have to go at it. But these guys, they shouldn't be hanging their heads. They played a great football game. And I don't know about you, this is one of the best college football games I've ever seen. I just have that empty feeling right now.
You're exactly right. Unmistakably, in the opinion up here, the best championship game we've ever seen. 32-28. And it goes against the Dawgs. They come up 5 yards short of a chance to play for the national championship and being the SEC champions. So now it's a waiting game as to when Georgia's next game will be, and we'll find that out. What is that, tomorrow? Is that the decision Sunday with the bowls and all that stuff? But right now they're not even concerned about that in the least, as the last of the players trudge off the field, helmets in hand, and head down the tunnel for that long walk back to the locker room underneath the Georgia Dome.
Well, just a heartbreaking loss. But I'll tell you what, if you are a fan of the Georgia Bulldogs, you need to walk out of here with your head high. It was a fantastic performance, and every young man on that football team needs to hold their head high as well, to be able to fight and scrap like this against a fantastic football team. Kudos to both teams. Kudos to the University of Georgia. They've given us a lot to cheer about this year. It's still more to come. And what a game this was.
Dawgs now 11-2 on the year. Alabama 12-1. They'll face Notre Dame for the national championship in Miami on January 7th. 32-28 our final. Alabama holding off Georgia for the SEC title. We'll come back right after this timeout. Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network from IMG.